Alright, so basically the tides have turned in this war. It seems like Ike is kind of has a lot on his mind. Evidently. Okay, Soren thinks there's a spy in our midst. Well, this wouldn't be the first time we've heard of something like that. Oh, poor Ike pulled an accidental all-nighter. Jeez, Titania. Oh, don't. Of course. As soon as we've learned the relevance of the medallion, which, remember, is supposed to house the spirit of an evil god, uh, it goes missing. And, well, Ike knows the importance of it. I don't know if Titania would know. But Mist certainly does not. Oh, I'm pretty sure Titania... Was Titania there? I can't even remember. Jeez. Uh... Anyway, here's the Daein army with their very distinct theme. Ooh. So we're not getting just the racism that we're used to from Daein and their hostility towards Laguz. We're getting a little bit of xenophobia, too, towards their fellow beorc. And we heard before that there was a unit from Banyan that defected to Daein. Well, that's coming to fruition in this chapter. Wow. Wow. Patrine is really not holding anything back here. Uh-oh, floodgates. Ah, of course, we gotta get our battle report. Uh, hmm. Earned 70,000, which seems wrong. I honestly don't know how we got that much money. We did get a load of bonus experience for letting most of the crew get away, so that's cool. Not a whole lot of combat experience because I just decided to take out the bosses fairly quickly. That's fine. Alright, so let's get some info. First, we'll talk to this woman. I don't know. Oh, I do know. Well, here she is. This is Khalil. She is a mage. You can never have too many mages lying around, says Ike. That's one way to put it. So she's singing her own praises, which is fine. She's just going to join up for free. So we'll hire her. I don't know if you ever actually have to pay her with your in-game money, but well, everyone else is getting paid. Just like that, she learned that Ike is, in fact, the manager. Ike, you can't do that, Ike. Oh, okay. The herons are kind of telepathic. Kind of. Not entirely. Oh, no. Don't take it too far. That is absolutely absurd racing. You don't need to fight to be a contributing member. Alright, so it's simple enough. Anyone need a tiny bit of experience, maybe? Yeah, Lethe's close to a level. Let's just top her off. Okay, that's fine. I do find it better to just kind of go through all the units overall. In case there's anyone who needs experience before I do anyone who's promoted. Like, noticed Mia was 14 points away, so she'll get a free level from here. And she's putting in the good work. Thank you, Mia. That makes that easy. Where is Volk anyway? There he is. I forgot to mention that since he is an assassin now and promoted, that means he gets an occult scroll skill, lethality. You're probably familiar with it if you've seen other Fire Emblem games. It gives him the ability to just kill an opponent, just straight up. This way it's calculated specifically, I think kind of changes from game to game. But I believe in this case, it's still, if he gets a critical, then it's a 50% chance of being a lethality kill instead of just a regular critical. So that makes him like a really good candidate for receiving an occult scroll. I only have the one right now, so I think I'm gonna hold off on it. 'Cause even as a promoted unit, I still don't want him to be fighting. Let's see. Let's just take a quick peek at the knives I can buy. In fact, I can't buy any knives at all, it seems. I think I could forge one? No, I can't even forge a knife. So I don't want Volk to be on the front lines anyway. He is a little hardier now, just a little bit. But not worth it. I guess I do want to show off Khalil. Khalil comes with El Thunder. She's an all-rounder type. As a sage. She also has a Meteor, which is the fire long-range magic. The main thing about her, well, as a pre-promote, she does have a knife, which, again, I don't understand why you would ever do that. I think it's a poor decision. But you'll see here that she's got 8 strength, which is really big for the sage. That means she's also not going to be slowed down by any of the more advanced tomes. Like even this Meteor tome. She's only going to lose 3 speed from that, so it's not impossible to see her actually double attack someone with this. In past games, the long-range tomes were so big and heavy that you would never see that happen. But Khalil can do it, so Khalil is certainly a very capable mage to add to your party if you want. And she's also got the Nile skill. I think we saw it last chapter. Maybe it was the chapter before. I kind of forget. It negates enemy-related or enemy combat-related skills. Just takes them completely out of the picture. Really handy. I might put her in this battle, to be honest. I think I've got a long-range tome for like another one, so we'll give her that too. Just so someone can use it. Anyone else like really hurting in terms of equipment? I don't think so. I think I took care of that fairly well last time. Okay. And let's leave the... Wait, I'm gonna double check supports. Totally forgot about that part. I could do... Rolf missed A rank. I also kind of want to do A rank with Mordecai just because I like Mordecai. But then I don't know who else I would want to do. So, oh well. Supports are just going to stay where they are for right now. Fishing the water. Uh-oh. Alright. It's a little hitch with my computer. Don't worry about it. Well said, Ike. Okay, so he wants this battle to go quickly. I want this battle to also go quickly. Alright, so... let's see here. 15 turns to arrive. That's not that bad. Got a couple of houses here. Using the D-pad to navigate, not ideal. Got 2 houses to visit. And then, as per usual, we're gonna take a look at our boss for the chapter. Name is Shiharam, or Shiharam. That works. Drops a tomahawk. Tomahawk is a high-level throwing axe. Let's see. This guy drops a shine staff, which is irrelevant. Starting to see some enemies with different weapon types. Got a sniper here who drops provoke, which sure I could find some use for that if I really wanted to. But it's not going to be a priority. Okay. Well, all in all, it doesn't seem that big. So, just take a look at army. Who can I have sit down? This is the thing. I like a lot of these units, but I guess I'm not too keen on Baklaguz, so I'll put Boyd back in. Who else? I want to bring Jill along for reasons. she has to stay. Rolf has leveled his way up into the party. No, I don't make good use of Mordecai, so he can sit out. Bring in Khalil. And I would like to get Mia in as well, but I don't know who I would sacrifice. I guess I won't sacrifice anyone. I think this is good enough. It should get the job done. So this is part of why I wanted to bring Jill. So yeah, Shiharam there is Jill's dad. So, as you can probably imagine, she's got some feelings about having to fight him here. Just for fun, let's see what happens if I go for the knife. See, I can't even do any damage with a knife. This is why it's just such a poor idea. Want to get there. Get there. I suppose the thing to do would be to start up here. And as you can see, Boyd will be perfectly fine either way. The guy actually landed a hit. That is nothing short of amazing. We can do steel bow would be just enough. Might do a killer bow just for the slightly better odds. Yeah, that seems fair. That's also about what I was hoping for. And we can have Mist come in, and she can use her Sonic Sword to deal 24 damage. 24 damage with this thing. It is honestly ridiculous that it has so many uses as well. So that takes care of the northern house. That one's well and truly secure. So let's down here and see what we've got. Alright, we'll have Soren take this kill. So you can come down and... It's not the most ideal, but I'll have her use up that steel lance. And she's fine. Ah, Khalil is coming in hot with that critical. Already a contributing member of the team. Thank you, Khalil. And yeah, I guess I'll just advance these last four, roughly southish. It'd be cool if they decide to burn through, you know, their Nephene's low-use steel axe or steel lance. Racing. Just burn here. He's mostly safe. So, here's where the war crimes kind of come in. Not only are the floodgates open to stop our progress, yeah, Daein has decided, or at least Patrine has decided, that she's willing to let the local village get completely destroyed just to stop us. So, I'm not an expert on what is and is not a war crime, but that feels like a war crime. Just flooding an entire village on purpose. So there is our, there's the reason. Yep, this is Jill's dad. He turns out he was the captain, or he's the one who was in charge of the wyvern rider unit that used to be a part of Banyan. And as he just said, he and his unit both defected to Daein because they saw the corruption of the Senate and they wanted no part of it anymore. And all in all, even though he is going along with this plan that would, destroy village, he's not like the literal worst. There is, in fact, still a good side to him. He's just been put into he's just been put into kind of an impossible situation. I don't know if he came in just after it was brought up, but in Daein, if he were to disobey, well, one of the soldiers protested this plan, and Har politely reminded him that if he disobeys this order, he's going to be branded a traitor to the throne. And if he's a traitor to the throne, then not only is he executed, so is his entire family. So they're in what you might call a bit of a sticky situation. And then, of course, our war crime is having child soldiers. So that's... There's no two ways around that. Let's see here. How am I going to do this? I'm going to... Yeah, I'll just do some fire against this guy. Wind would have been a little overkill. Then Garcia can Finish this guy off. Oh. The sound of a critical is still really good. The sound of 1 point in a level is less good. Come on, Marcia, I just raised your caps. You should be doing a little better than that, I would think. Oh well. Alright, that's kind of a lot going on there, but it's fine. This is fine. I'm really good at this video game. All of these guys are gonna suffer for daring to come at me. Ah, I wasn't aware of that. That Jill would get a little bit of dialogue. I mean, the tiniest bit of dialogue for fighting one of her fellow wyvern riders. Let's see, who's next? Oh, that guy goes down in one shot, so have at it, Mist. Let's see, Nephany should come in and do what she does. I'll give her a killer lance, because look at those odds. 36. Pretty good. Thank you. Killer bow is unnecessary, so this time I will not be using it. I'm going to do a little better. I'm going to go steel axe. That way I can take this guy on without taking any counterattack damage. Here we go. Attaboy Rolf. "16 strength. I'm not over that. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's see. Down this way. What do we got? Cavaliers with swords, and that guy's got a bow. Marcia is fine, but we'll have Ike come here. Just kind of stare them down. Let's see what's here. Okay, well, a bit of a cold reception. Pun not intended. Hey, got a smite scroll out of it. Will I use it? Probably not. This guy made... Oh. Well... I was going to say he made a big mistake going after Rolf, but he did get some damage in, so maybe it's not the biggest mistake. But he paid dearly for his transgressions. Hey. Aether. Which didn't... well, Ike wasn't hurt, so he didn't get to absorb the damage. Two in a row. One thing I'm not sure of. Oh, okay. I am sure of it. I was about to say, I wasn't sure if Aether triggering counted as 2 uses of his weapon, and it looks like it did. So, wow, 3 in a row. Ike said he was up all night, but apparently he really ate his Wheaties today. Even had a second bowl. Just gonna have Rolf kind of proceed to a safer position. Should be fine, but, you know, better safe than sorry. I'll be nice and leave that priest alone. Like, he's not doing anything. He's not hurting anyone. Let's see, can I get Khalil close enough to do some damage? Yeah, I can. It is patently ridiculous that she's able to not only use a siege tome, use any siege tome, any element, but also that she can just straight up double attack a lot of these enemies with them. They're supposed to be extremely heavy and, you know, impossible to get a double attack with. But here she is. The only question is, who is the bigger threat? I'll take out this guy. And we're not going to make use of that Shine Tome ever. But it is there. I kind of want to move Rolf a little further ahead now that he's been healed. Because I did see those other wyvern riders to the southeast. Just get him into position. She could use a little healing, so I won't put her too far ahead. Ah! Someone else can play the long-range magic game. Ike were to get an Aether here, he would kill one of these units on his own, but I don't feel like gambling on that. I'm just going to do this conventionally. Rolf, please, that guy had a family. Unlike the other ones, we're pretty sure he had a family. Let's see, Void. Move up. All of them should move up. See, his strength is just a little lacking. Kind of annoying, if I'm being honest. So what are Soren's weapon levels looking? I'm gonna go back to working on wind for him. I do have an A-level wind tome sitting in my convoy, and I would like for him to be able to use it. Let's see. I'll have Lethe come here for the visit. Daein is, the people of Daein are still very resistant to us. Oh geez. We got a rescue staff out of it, which is a fairly good prize. You know, in case someone is in danger. Let's take a look at the range on this thing. 1 to magic, to half magic power. Well, our only staff user is Mist. Got 10 magic, so she can rescue someone from 10 tiles away. That's pretty darn good. Not gonna send Bill. As much as I would like to, at this point, it's that sniper there who's kind of in the way. I might just, yeah, do this. Just bring some flaming rocks down on his head, it's fine. The only real concern is this guy in his blizzard tome. Jill is going to take some heavy damage from that if I let her get in range of that. So my thinking is, why don't I not do that? Can't say I'm worried about reinforcements. And just for fun, I can even double attack this guy here. Poor unfortunate soul. Will I? Possibly. Yeah, you know what? I've got enough manpower to deal with him. Even if I were to get 2 crits, that wouldn't be good enough. I'll go with the killer axe. That's why we went with the killer axe. You know, I feel like I've kind of complained a lot about my stat gains on level up across a lot of my units. I'm thinking that maybe it's because I'm using up all my good RNG on combat instead. Like, that's gotta be the case. Like, I'm pretty sure I've had more occasions where I just barely lucked out of having to reset. Is Path of Radiance 60 FPS? Yes? Yeah, it had progressive scan. Most GameCube games at it. So it should be 60 FPS. What was I doing? Alright, I was about to say that I feel like I've had more occasions where units have been like in danger, like in, you know, fatal danger, and gotten away with a very lucky dodge. I feel like that's happened more often than I've had like actual deaths. So that's where all my good RNG is going. Surviving these battles. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just take this guy out. I've had... Some have been good, some have been bad. I got kind of strength screwed. Which is, you know, really weird. Because Ike has, what was it, like 50% growth in strength? He went like 7 or 8 levels without getting a single point. It was bad. Even now, 18 after promotion, and after I gave him a stat booster, like that's still kind of low for him. I mean, he's making do, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's not great. I think that was the only... Yeah, I took out the biggest long-range threat. The other guys don't have wind. Those two have wind, but they're not carrying long-range weapons, so I can just kind of ignore them. Those are going to have this. Yeah, Aether has been doing a lot of work. Like, I haven't actually needed it, but it does help him a lot. Just in this battle, I had 3 straight enemies tried to attack him, and 3 straight enemies got Aethered. It was great. See, that's what I'm saying. That's where all my good RNG is going. It's going into the combat roles and not the level up roles. Speaking of level up, does that give her D rank? In my head, Jill is much more of an axe user than she is a lance user, and I kind of know why that is, but I don't know why that is. Now, this is getting ahead of the game, but it's mostly because mostly because in Radiant Dawn, when Jill makes her reappearance, she comes using an axe and not a lance. But she's pretty darn good with an axe. And yeah, Nephine's just always good. Especially if you give her that Night Ward accessory. It's the thing that raises a knight's defense. This thing here. It says soldiers, knights, and paladins only. On the surface, it gives +2 to her defenses, which is great already. But what it also does is it gives a hidden 30% increase to her speed growth. That's true for anyone who is equipping it. So her speed gets off the charts in a hurry. Yeah, just like an extra 30 percentage points on top of whatever her natural growth rate is. It's ridiculous. let's see. Boyd is back here, so we'll have him move up and... What'll he do? He'll just delete that guy. Steel's good enough for this guy, so... Now, I complained about bad level up RNG, but Rolf actually got some good ones. The last session... Because I set up the triangle attack, and I'm pretty sure to actually pull that off, you're supposed to have all three of the brothers promoted. Rolf hadn't been doing too hot up to that point, so I had to feed him a lot of bonus experience. But when I did, to get him up to level 20, he got like... What was it? Like 4 out of 5 levels he got strength? Maybe 5 out of 6 or something like that? Then his promotion, he got... Rolf got buff in a hurry. What am I gonna do? Let's see. Fire, so I should have Nefany kind of lead the charge here. Pretty sure the boss isn't gonna move off of his tile, so could also, well, no. I'm gonna say I could burn through these tomes here, but I'll save them for now. Stay back. Mist could make an advance. She has good resistance. She's got a long-range sword. I gave Mist both of my arm scrolls so that she could wield the Sonic sword for free, basically for free. Because hey, it turns out she's a really good user for it. It's like the ideal weapon for her. Guess I'll move Jill a little further. Since I'm playing this on emulator, I am gonna show off something that can happen. A little something. I'll just take this guy out. Alright, and then I gotta get my save state menu open to make sure I do this properly and that I'm not messing up my own hotkeys. Right. That hitch was the sound of me saving. Well, that's a very flashy attack. As you can see, I'm not worried about those reinforcements at all. Alright, now I'm actually going to save state again just so I can undo the move. Okay. Yeah, so you probably wouldn't be surprised to learn that you can... Oh, wait a second. Why can I... Surprised it's not giving me the option. You know what? Maybe it's if she's in range like this. He'll talk to her. So I'm just gonna wait the turn and then end it, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, so... Oh. That's weird. Wonder if it'll happen if I try to attack him? This is interesting. Alright, we'll see what happens now. I'll probably reload the save state because this isn't the battle strategy I was going for. That's really weird. I thought there was something. I don't know why nothing's happening. How bizarre. Oh, that guy's got a full guard. Okay. That explains why I couldn't get effective damage with mist. That's really weird. So what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to be able to talk to Shiharam with Jill. I don't know why there's nothing there. You're supposed to be able to talk to her. Or talk to him with her. And if you don't have a specific support, if you don't have an A rank support between her and Mist, that's the thing, because I haven't raised her at all with Mist. But they're supposed to have a conversation, and she will defect from your army to join her father's side. Unless you have that A rank support. In which case they'll still have the conversation, but she will remain true to her new beliefs and stick with your team. Like it's a game. It is technically a war, not a game. Even though it is also a game. Anyway, I'm gonna reload from a couple turns ago. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. It's still here? No? I don't know. I can't figure it out. I'm just gonna have Ike face him. Oh, Ike. Oh, there's Aether. Aether's really good. Oh, still no conversation with him. And Ike is kind of blocking the way, so it's not like I can go try to talk to him now. Let's see. I feel like it would be incredibly messed up for me to have Jill strike the final blow. But I also feel like it's kind of important for her character arc. So that's gonna happen. At a very somber level up for Jill. 22 strength. I forgot how powerful she was. Jeez. I guess I'll squeeze out just a tiny bit more experience. Soren, say. And just since we're in the area, you know? And for no reason in particular, Nephany gets to clear the map, and we'll shut the floodgates. Yeesh. See, this is the kind of guy that Ike is. He knows it's not the people he's fighting, it's the army. So he wants to help the people in need. Right, exactly. It's snowing, they're homeless. Soren's role is to be the level-headed, tactical, calculating, pragmatic type. But have a heart, dude. And see, we're getting a character moment for Jill. Even though, well, a little weird. When Ike is taking the blame for it, even though I literally just had Jill deliver the final blow. Starting to get the feeling that maybe Fire Emblem is saying that war is bad. And that the people who suffer for war goes far beyond just the people on the battlefield. And also here's Ina. She's been offering some advice, some tactical advice, but it's like we'll be going up against her soon. Not immediately, but soon. Also, the Black Knight is here. Oh, the worm. Wonder who the worm is. Something that should be kept in wraps, huh? Could it be that person who stole the medallion has made their way all the way to Daein? Well, that's exactly what happened. Someone stole it. Here it is. Hmm. Cryptic. Gasp. There's our traitor. Remember when Soren was all suspicious about him? And Nasir was kind of uh, non-committal to Ike and his cause, despite traveling along with him? Well, here's the reveal. Nasir's the one who stole the medallion, the one that contains the evil god, and just handed it over to the enemy. Oops.